I think it's about time that we have a talk about Messi's bodyguard. World-class soccer player Lionel Messi has a bodyguard that has the internet buzzing. And I've worked with quite a few high-profile athletes, and I have even protected one of the greatest soccer players that ever lived. And never before have I seen a bodyguard for any athlete do the things that Messi's bodyguard does. He stalks the sidelines at soccer games like a scorned lover who's been cheated on. I've seen videos where people give Messi's bodyguard, Vassine Cheuko, a lot of praise, saying that Cheuko is on point. Contrary to popular opinion, I don't think Messi's bodyguard is on point. I think he's out of pocket.
Out of pocket means to behave in a way that is unacceptable under the circumstances.
If you haven't seen video of this guy, let's take a look at a few of the clips and then come back and talk about it. Out of pocket. In this clip, Cheuko was way out of pocket. Out of pocket. This was only a 14-year-old kid trying to get an autograph. What did he think? That he had a suicide bomb strapped on his chest trying to blow up the stadium? And look how close he plays the kid. This is a secured stadium with police officers, security officers, and weapons checkpoints. What did he think the kid was going to do? This is over-aggressive and should have been checked by Messi or someone with league security. Because a bodyguard's job is to protect their client off the field, not on the field. That's just wrong on so many levels. Because every stadium I've gone to has had event security, stadium security, team security, and law enforcement officers on the sidelines. And guess what their job is to do? To protect the athletes and the team staff members. Imagine if all the athletes had bodyguards who stalked the sidelines at their games. And every time something happened on the field or in the stands, the bodyguards ran out onto the field. I'm sure it would sound and look something like this.
Earthquake.
No, Captain. Battle formations. This is where we hold them! This is where we fight! This is where they die! And these shields, boys!
I don't know what the rules for MLS soccer is, but I do know that this wouldn't go down in the NFL, NBA, or in Major League Baseball. Case in point, the NFL just suspended the Philadelphia Eagles chief of security, Big Dom DeSandro, for an on-field incident with one of the 49ers linebackers in last week's game. Let's take a look at the full video and commentary so we can see what happened and how the NFL handled it. But before we watch that clip, this is just one perspective. It's the way that I see it. I'd like to hear from other security professionals, whether you work for an NBA player, a soccer player, a Major League Baseball player, or whatever professional sport. Is this acceptable? Is this something that you would do? Do you think it should be allowed by the different leagues? Or is it, as we said, completely out of pocket? Out of pocket. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And also, please do me a huge favor. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It helps with the growth of my channel, and it helps me to continue to deliver great content just like this. And now, let's watch the clips from the Eagles 49ers game that got the head of security, Big Dom from the Philadelphia Eagles, suspended for the rest of the season.
The 49ers certainly are known as a team that can push the buttons of the opposing teams, and that happened in this case. Now, my understanding is they were complaining. The whole sideline was saying, "Hey, ref, that should have been a penalty," and then all of a sudden, there's green law in DeSandro's face.
As you can see, the NFL takes this seriously. Big Dom wasn't even on the field. He was maybe 1 foot from the sideline when he had words with Greenlaw and this incident unfolded. And if you watch the video, Big Dom never really stepped on the field. And this is the difference that I was making between the NFL, the NBA, and the MLB, saying that what Messi's bodyguard is doing in MLS is completely unacceptable, outrageous, and as they said,
Out of pocket.
A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit. A bullshit.
That's right, little man. You said it right. You know bullshit. when you see it. Now let's watch the rest of this tape to see what happened to DeSandro.
Greenlaw in DeSandro's face, he was trying to gesture to the official. And then it was more like trying to keep the peace and whoa, whoa, whoa. And then all of a sudden there's a finger to the face and there's kind of an altercation. At that point, DeSandro gets ejected. Now the seeds for this, well, the seeds for this were laid in the NFC Championship game, but really the seeds for this, as far as yesterday went, were laid in the pregame. There was almost a few altercations. Now, you're not going to see it here, but I'm told DeSandro and Greenlaw exchanged words pregame, and he was trying to keep the peace. He's a security officer, so he was trying to do that in the pregame, so that sort of laid the groundwork for what happened in-game. I do know this. Post-game, DeSandro spoke to 49ers general manager John Lynch to kind of explain what happened there. I know Nick Sirianni apologized at his post-game press conference, and the conversation between DeSandro and Lynch ended on a good note. I'm told they dapped it up and moved on. I know some folks with the 49ers were not happy with how things went as far as a security person getting involved in this situation.
In a nutshell, these are the rules that the NFL stands by. And even if you are a security director for the team, you cannot go onto the field and you cannot interact with other players. It's just as simple as that. But if I was the director of security for the MLS Soccer League, Messi's bodyguard would be out of the stadium faster than a knife fight is over in a telephone booth. Other than that, I think Messi's bodyguard does a wonderful job of protecting him. He just has no place on the sidelines of a professional sporting game. I think at times that he can be a little bit overbearing, especially in the incident with the 14-year-old kid. We have to remember that these people are our clients' fans, and this is why and how they're able to make a living through their fan support. So even though we have to protect our clients, we also have to find a balance between protection and customer service and marry the two. Some of the greatest players of all time have never had a bodyguard stalking the sidelines at their games. You know, imagine Tom Brady or LeBron James or Michael Jordan having bodyguards going up and down the field and up and down the court. It's a distraction to the game, and it's a little bit weird if you ask me. But again, I'm just one guy with the camera and the platform. There are thousands of security professionals out here. So I want to know from your perspective, is it right? Is it wrong? Should Messi's bodyguard be doing this? Or should the MLS be doing something about it? And if you're just a regular fan that watches my platform, I want to know what you think about it too. All right, thanks for watching. It's the Security Czar. You know what it is. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and remember to smash that notification button for more content just like this. I appreciate you. Peace. I'm out.